the start of the test match, the third test with Andre Nell from the Northern or Joel Garner end. And he will bowl to Wavell Hines, the first ball of the test match. And starts with a no ball. Well, isn't that ironic? No ball problem all in the West Indies in the last test match, and the first one as well. Simon Taufel, the umpire from Australia, is called no ball, first up. Appeal for a catch of the wicket and gone. So Chris Gayle goes in the first over for a duck. He's under pressure. Gayle failed twice in Trinidad, and now the outside edge found, just pushing at it. Ball angled across him and taken by Boucher, and the West Indies have lost their first wicket with only 2 on the board.
Great start from Andre Nell. It's what South Africa wanted. It's a very good delivery, just going away a fraction. Boucher does the rest. They've got Gayle cheaply now in every inning so far in this test series. He is a very, very dangerous player when he gets going. You can see the elation from the South Africans. They realise that, but he's on his way back to the pavilion, and he goes for naught. The West Indies 2 for 1.
Very good first over. Encouragement for the South Africans. They've made an early break, and the West Indies are 2 for 1. There's the hook shot again from Sawan. You'll hear the crowd. They'll go after him. You'll get a couple, but he was out with a hook shot in the first innings in Trinidad at just about this time, after the early loss of Chris Gayle. That was the 8th time in Test cricket that he went to the hook shot cheaply in Trinidad. Didn't time this one at all. Glorious shot. Half volley, and a batsman who's in form. Taken at slip. Antini gets a wicket. West Indies lose their second. They're in real trouble. Both openers are gone. They're 12 for 2. First Gayle, now Hines. Straightforward catch to first slip. Antini strikes. Nell got the first wicket, and here's Antini's first.
2 dangerous left-handers back in the pavilion inside half hour's play of this third test match. One thing that has been very good over the last little while has been the catching from the South African slippers. Graham Smith on that occasion has taken care of Wavell Hines. He's going for 1, and now 12 for 2.
Locked it and out. Simple catch at point. It's the bounce that's having these batsmen in a bit of bother.
There they go. They're very upset, and maybe they have reason to be. 3rd wicket to fall for the West Indies. Just did not get on top of it. Didn't manage to keep it down and hit it straight to Ashwell Prince. He'll be very, very delighted, Andre Nell. He's picked up his 2nd wicket and put South Africa in the driver's seat at the moment anyway. Sawan's gone for 10. It's 12 for 3.
Well, they're on top. That wasn't a bad over at all. A wicket maiden. 12 for 3. Should get at least 2 here. Mr. Jenko push straight past the bowler. Not that well timed, but he'll get a few runs for this man, Lara. Couple. That's a good shot. No need to run for those. Found the gap. Not the biggest of boundary square here in Barbados, and it will go all the way.
That's a fine shot. timed beautifully by Lara. Just a push, really. Gives the mid-off fielder a very long chase. It's the longest part of the boundary, and they'll come back for 3. Nicely guided. Right on top of it by Chandapal. It's a shortish boundary out there. We'll go all the way.
Yes, very short square of the wicket. Here only 60 yards or so down to third man. And Chandapal is adept at opening the face and guiding the ball through backward of point.
Nice bounce. Well bowled. Beat him all ends up.
Always been impressed with Callis and the ability he's got to get bounce. Big, strong action. It was right over the top there. Already hit Chandapal on the gloves in the earlier part of the over, and that's just gone across the left-hander. I'm going to see an awful lot of seam movement, I don't think.
Nicely played away by Lara. Right up on his toes and just punched it away. So the batsman would have just played that defensively into the onside. Gets 2 for it.
It's pretty well played by Brian Lara, up on his toes again. Just watch him running and turning here. It's the second time he's done that. Stumbled as he's turned. He's checked the studs to see if they're still there.
They're really just working on that good tidy line and length. Soft hands from Shivnai Chandapal, which we've seen for years. The chase is on, and Smith is going to win it just. And Lara comes back to complete the third. Good shot. Too short. Sat up. Nicely played.
Just have a look at how quickly Chandapal gets in position to play this shot, and he keeps it to ground. Gets his weight back, and it's his ability to hit it into the ground that eliminates any risk whatsoever, rolls the risk, and just turns the bat over the ball on contact.
Oh, he's had a dip at that as Brian Lara. Here's a man positioned just behind square, sweeping on the offside. And he's too happy with that stroke.
Just flayed the bat at it. It was wide, didn't quite get across to it, and it would have been a travesty to be caught by the sweeper. Looking to go over the top and pick up the boundary. Very wide. That's very lucky from Chandapal. Could so easily have gone on to the stumps. Haven't seen too many deliveries beat the bat of late. It's a sign that this pitch is getting a little bit easier, and that's the first little indecision we've seen for a while.
One thing that Graham Smith also said at the toss was that this track is going to be at its best later today and tomorrow. And perhaps that's when South Africa are ideally looking to have a bat. That's a freebie. Dippenaar understandably ducking for cover.
I think it surprised Lara a little bit as well. Maybe he's just thinking about going through to lunch. Graham Smith can have a little chuckle, because it really was a loose delivery. Maybe just slipped out. Relieved in Dippenaar.
It's nicely played. He has the amazing ability, Brian Lara, just at the last minute on impact, of just opening the blade a fraction.
A good piece of fielding by Ashwell Prince. That would have been 4. But his strength is picking the gaps. Makes fielders work very hard.
tell me that he spent a good hour and a half on a table tennis table before his innings in Trinidad. To sharpen those reflexes. Kept going the night before the game. Over lunchtime, says umpire Simon Tuffle. Quite as flamboyant as umpire David Shepherd. Standing with the first two, but that's the end of the first session of this, the all-important third test match. Of course, South Africa right now 1-0 up in the series. The skipper will be delighted that he's there at lunch.
First ever All-English Champions League semi-final. Wednesday at 7, Sky Sports 1.
You First means a bank that's in step with you. Like our new Note for Note program. You donate the spare pennies from your account each month. And we'll donate too. Note for Note Music for Schools program. Just one of the ways we're working to put you first. Sign up at lloydstsb.com.
With twice as many dedicated patrols as any other breakdown organisation, no one knows more about fixing cars at the roadside than the AA. Join now from just £39 by calling 0800 444 999 or buy online.
In the future, everyone will protect their eyes from sun damage just like they protect their skin. Transitions lenses block harmful UV rays and automatically shield your eyes from glare by adjusting to changing light. So don't wait until tomorrow. The danger is here today. And so is the protection. Ask your optician about Transitions lenses.
Rockstar Games presents Midnight Club 3, Dub Edition. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, out now for Xbox and PlayStation 2, coming soon to PSP handheld, rated 12+.
Hello, friends! We are on our way to our favorite bar, where they serve the Smirnoff Ice exactly how it should be served. Ice cold, to get there fast, and put all the female huskies in the front, and the man dogs chase them from behind. Come on, boys! You nearly caught them! Smirnoff Ice. Brrr.
Second honeymoon, dinner for two, €160. Buggy ride, €15. Nightcap, €62. Not coming out of your room for 24 hours. Priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Accepted at romantic destinations everywhere.
Lucy. Now can Josh Lucy start to turn this one around? He's looking for some goals.
While Dad shares one of his favourite pastimes with little Rosie, Jack can share his with Mum. Sky Multi-Room lets you enjoy your favourite Sky programme in one room while someone else enjoys theirs in another.
Oh, it's a glorious shot. Just onto the back foot. The outfield is pretty lush out through extra cover, and Lara will pick three. in the air for a fraction of a second. De Villiers. It's Gibbs in the gully. De Villiers. See what it very nearly carried.
Had a reasonable amount of control there, Shibnara and Chandler Paul.
It's Chandler Paul's favourite stroke, and it brings him 4. 69 for 3.
Played this quite easily again. Again, it's that height, just about waist high, perhaps a fraction above waist high, where batsmen find it quite comfortable to play balls like that. It's short, where it's not banged in, not really banged in to get up to the throat.
In the air, look, beautifully played, well in front of square. 4 from Lara.
That's what I was talking about. I just never known again to bowl a delivery like this. But Brian Lara was waiting on it on this occasion because he had tried it before and hadn't bounced as high. When you're going to be bowling deliveries like that, it's supposed to be a surprise, or you try to make it a surprise.
Well, there's a big appeal, and the smiles from Billy Bowden. Mackay Rantini was convinced that Lara had holed out at cover point. Lara knew he hadn't. So did everybody else, by the looks of things.
I think only Mackay Rantini thought that he had really taken that wicket. Ashwell Prince is the man who supposedly could say he took the catch. Hit it very hard into the ground. When he heard Mackay Rantini behind him, he just threw the ball in the air just to have a bit of fun.
Oh, in the slot for Lara. Many batsmen will look to hit that off the front foot. Doesn't matter to Lara, he can just lean back and crash it through mid-off.
Confidence of batting on a pitch that you know is true. At least so far, anyway. Man at mid-off knew he had absolutely no chance.
Oh, that's superb again. Off the back foot yet again, and these are full deliveries.
Full toss easily put away. That's a bad delivery and got what it deserved. Didn't have to hit it hard, just place it. And that's exactly what Chandler Paul has done. And that's flicked away by Lara over the top. Will go for 4. Down in front of the Eric in his stand. Lara flicks it off the legs. So another boundary to Lara.
It was in the air for a while. Just seemed to hit high up on the bat, but it's in the gap. It's something Lara is very adept at doing, hitting the ball into the gap. Callous, the hands just going up in anticipation. Hope more likely that it could have gone to someone.
What a glorious shot. What a glorious shot. Raises his 50. Typical Lara. Not only with the flourish, but finding the gap as well. And the second part is perhaps as important as the first. Now look at that placement. Look at that placement. It's a slow ball. The offside field is packed. There's a backward point, there's a cover point, there's an extra cover, there's a mid-off. And Lara, with the precision of a mathematician, second boundary in succession. What next? Cracked away for 4. My goodness, He'll find whatever gap there is. Waited for that one. Lara on song.
He slashed a couple in front of point, and Jacques Kallis has fortified that area. He decides this time, I'll go behind square. Gap finding at its best.
Goodness me, what a shot that is. That is a typical Shivnarine Chandimal shot, using the pace of the bowler right out of the middle of the bat and easing it square for 4. Great shot. Huge shout also from Nicky Boyer. But that is an outstanding stroke. He just picks the gaps, as Brian Lara.
Brilliant piece of batting from Lara. It's so simple. There's an economy of movement there. It's a classic extra cover drive.
Nicely worked. That's brought up 50. Come back for the second as well. It's a very important knock, this one, for the West Indies skipper. And that's exactly where he shouldn't bowl. That'll be put away with ease.
I don't really understand Nicky Boyer's point of attack from around the wicket. There's no turn in this pitch, and if he's slightly offline like he is here, he's just going to be put away through that 4-man offside field. Huge gaps away there. And he's not really going to threaten the stumps too much, I don't think.
Outstanding stroke. That is an absolute beauty. It's gone, Miles. That is what he's looking to do, Nicky Boyer, Brian Lara. And he has hit that one a long, long way.
Well, again, it's just playing into Lara's hands, this line. Almost set off before Nicky Boyer for this one. Glorious straight-driven 6. Here he comes. Big high follow through and into the stand.
Gone. Chandimal is gone. Zandiki gets his first wicket of the series. And that is a disappointing end for the West Indies captain.
I think it was just a matter of which one lost his patience more. Zandiki was keeping the ball outside the off stump. Chandimal left quite a few of them and then could not resist this occasion. Edge, simple catch. Boucher started to celebrate before he even took the catch. He knew it was simple. That's a big wicket. West Indies have lost their 4th one, 150 on the board.
Short. Fell short anyway. Ryan Hines will be off the mark. And that'll help. He hit that very hard indeed. He reached for that, Ryan Hines, and he reached for it well.
Gone, caught behind. Ryan Hines. 5th wicket now for South Africa. And another catch for Mark Boucher. Ryan Hines shakes his head going off. A failure for the Barbadian in front of his own crowd. Disappointment.
Chalk and cheese watching Lara and Hines. Hines hurried and jerky and edgy and getting a nick through to Boucher. So Kallis strikes in his 2nd over after tea. West Indies now with a loss of Ryan Hines, a 171 for 5.
What a shot. What a shot. Played on the move. The cut shot played as only the maestro can play.
There it is. Just the one. Brilliant stuff from Brian Lara. Another exhibition of note. He is a brilliant, brilliant performer.
Another century when the West Indies needed it. How many times have we seen this?
Now that might have been a bit of a reverse swing, but it was beautifully played by Dwayne Bravo. Chases on for Andre Nell. And Lara just wanted two, had to scamper back for the third. Bravo just trotted through.
That's gone, burst through the hands and gone all the way. Hit that mightily hard. And swept away for four. Really got hold of that one really well. Leg slip has dropped back now, Smith, into a short, fine leg.
And that's precisely why Brian Lara did square up. A couple of sweeps in the previous over went fine. He's now decided to go square. And how well has he stroked that?
Very strong off the legs. That's Bravo. They should be too comfortably here, and they are. Billy Bowden under pressure.
That's the fraction too high.
Lara down the wicket and hits it absolutely straight. One bounce to the boundary, absolutely straight.
This is what he does. He just dictates the pace, particularly to spinners. Nicky Boye, who dismissed him in Trinidad, is now seeing a different kind of Lara. Using his feet very well. And he'll stay back, he'll nudge it.
Now, how delicate is that? That's something special. The slip has been moved out. He's gone back. And Lara just dabs it.
Remember, he came down the track 2 deliveries ago, and now almost out of the glove of Mark Boucher. He's just having a net. He's having fun, really.
Two extra cover now. Fielder won't get across, or will he? He will. Just with the boot. Well done, Jack Callis. Just short of the long one fielder. Ends the over. Lara will keep the strike, and the West Indies have moved on to 243 for 5. 5 overs remain before the second new ball can be taken, and Lara has 141.
Played that off stump. Very, very late indeed. And again, Callis has to patrol the boundary. And it's disappeared for 4. What a great shot. What a shot to bring up the 150. Goodness me. Sensational stuff from Brian Lara.
It's a new ball, all right. You can tell by the speed it left the bat. Nice, hard, shiny ball. It got to that boundary in a flash.
That has raced away, threaded the needle for 4, whizzing past gully, around about shoulder height and disappeared quickly. He's cracked that one, it's gone in front of square as well. Chases on, and 4 more. Prince getting the dive, but the Prince of Trinidad has scored the boundary.
Going hell for leather now, Brian Lara. Anything that's full, anything that looks like it's in the drive, it's runs.
That's away too. Brilliant. Slightly short, pounced on it. It's another outstanding stroke. There are 2 men back. There's one in front of square. He says, I'm not bothered. I'll just smack it for another 4. That's good work down at third man from A.B. de Villiers, who's been forced down to that region. Normally you find him in the covers or in the gully area.
Right direction, but well over the head of Jacques Kallis.
If you're a cricket lover, I hope you haven't missed these 172 runs. We were raving about that 196 in Trinidad. Believe me, this has been extremely special as well. 4 slips now with Bravo on strike. He wants 1 to retain it. Shy the stumps from Ashwell Prince. No direct hit. Safely home. 6 off the over. 280 for 5.
Bowled in, dragged it on. So maybe it has worked for Smith and for Nell and for South Africa. Lara has fallen for a magnificent 176. He'll be annoyed with himself, but that's the way he plays. He takes the game to the opposition, and he provides huge entertainment when he does so.
Yeah, he's very disappointed. It's one of the great innings, outstanding innings in the context, the situation of the match. Came in when the West Indies were in trouble, and he scored so many runs with that shot today. Not on this occasion. Nell's happy it's good for South Africa. The new ball has given them the wicket they dearly wanted, but this has been great entertainment. Lara's gone for 176, 286 for 6.